Hey guys, I'm back with a thrift haul. My husband and I went on a trip to Connecticut last week and we went up to Hamden. They have a Goodwill Outlet there, which if you're not familiar with it, you pay by the pound. It's $1.59 a pound, and I think when you got to 20 pounds it went down to $1. And shoes are $1.50, and then all the other household items were included within the pay per pound. So we went to that. There was a Goodwill, there was a Salvation Army, there was a couple of other little consignment shops, and then I also have a couple things I picked up on eBay, or like at a really big discount. And let me just get started. First, I'm going to show you the shirt I'm wearing. My husband actually picked this up for me for Valentine's Day. It's from Walmart, but I want to go back and buy like all of them. It's so comfy. The inside is like that reverse terry material, and it's just like, it's the softest shirt I have ever worn. It was originally $10, and then it was on sale for $7, and they had it in a couple of other colors. So when we go grocery shopping next week, if there's some left, I might try and pick some up. Also from Walmart is this statement necklace. And these were originally $10. This was clearance to $5. And I don't know if all Walmarts have the same thing, but mine has like a huge section now of statement jewelry. So like tons of necklaces, bracelets, earrings. And the quality of them is okay. Like the chain it's actually really a thick chain. I mean, so I'm sure it's not as good as the quality of like a J.Crew statement necklace, but for the amount that I'm going to wear it, it's worth it to me. Alright, a few other things he picked me up for Valentine's Day. He picked me up 3 pairs of Kate Spade earrings. This is the first pair. And they're just like an aqua blue. Their color is called Giverny blue, or Giverny blue. The second pair is this, just a cluster of pink, and the actual color name for this is geranium. And then the last pair is these. And I actually wore these, I just put them back on the card to show you. This is called Geranium Multi, and they're just like a floral design. Okay, I'm going to start with some of the things I got at the Goodwill Outlet. The first thing I'm going to show is actually not clothing. It's an old vintage tennis racket. And I have seen these on TV. I actually bought this to resell, because I've seen them go for a lot on TV, so I'm going to put it on eBay and see how it does. And like I said, this stuff was all $1 a pound, so I don't have exact prices, but this it's probably 2 or 3 pounds, so I paid like $2 or $3. The next thing is a pair of shoes. I picked up a pair of Sperry topsiders, and they're kind of like a pale pink blush color, but they're in excellent condition. You can see like all the white around the soles is nice and clean, and the shoelaces are clean. And they're just like slide-ons. And the shoes were $1.50. I also picked up a pair of Coach sneakers for my mom. They were like a silver, with a silver Coach print on them. Okay. Next is this bag, which is included in the $1 per pound thing. It's a Longchamp Le Pliage mini bag. And it's got some wrinkles on it. I'm going to try and iron it out, because for like $1 a pound I had to try. So I'm going to see what I can do with this one, if I can work something out. Alright. The next few items I'm going to show you I picked up are actually I'm not going to keep because they didn't work out for me, so I will also end up reselling these. The first is a J.Crew scallop dress, and it's got the scallop trim around the arms, then at the bottom. And this dress, it's actually really cute on. It's just so short. So, it's not going to work for me with the length of it, so I'll end up reselling that. But I was so excited to find that. Alright, next is a pair of jeans, and these are Earl jeans. And they're just like a trouser leg in a dark wash. And these are too big, so I will not be keeping these either. But like that. And then the back just has like the button tabs and the... Alright, the next item I'm going to end up reselling is a pair of 7 jeans. And these actually, they fit. It's just they're like a stiff denim, and it drove me crazy. There's no way I'm gonna make it through a day wearing these without like going nuts. So anyways, they're like a light denim wash with a boot cut, and they have some like distressing and patches added in. Alright, the next dress I was so excited to find, and this I actually found at a Salvation Army. Now the Salvation Army there is a little bit more expensive than the one here, but this happened to be on sale that day, so it didn't really matter. This would have been $12.99, but it was half off because it's a white tag, so like $7.50. And it's just like a plain navy dress. It's got a turtleneck, and then this belt thing here, it belts. The loops are all on the inside except for the one in the front. So like the whole inside sucks in, and then it just belts in the front. And then it's just knee length. But it is by Burberry Prorsum. So there's that tag, and then the Burberry tag. This is what I saw first that drew me to it. So even if I wasn't keeping this, I had to get it just because, I mean, the quality of it, and, it'll have a good resale value. It's actually a very nice dress. If it's what you're looking for, it's just not, it's not me. So let me keep going. I picked up this hoodie in the bins at Goodwill, and it's a Yukon Huskies hoodie, and this actually I picked up because we were in Connecticut and I thought it'd be like a cool souvenir thing. And actually I have worn this so much in the week that we've been home because I live in New York and it's like negative here and it's so cold, and that's such a warm sweatshirt. Okay, so let me keep going. I want to try and get through this pile and without taking all day for you guys. Next thing is this scarf from Aerie. And it's just like a light pink, green, and navy plaid, and then it's got the little tassels at the end. I picked up a coat. Now the rest of this stuff is going to be on hangers because I washed and hung everything to dry. That's something, like a little fun fact about me, is I don't put like anything basically through the dryer. I put socks through the dryer, I put towels through the dryer, but even like pajama pants and stuff, I will hang and air dry them because I don't like how the dryer wears things out, and it breaks down the fabric quicker. So first thing is this Kenzie coat, and it's just like a black tweed. It's got some pockets, and then the neck, it buttons a little low, so it kind of goes like that. Shows what you're wearing underneath. But I was really excited to find that because Kenzie's a good brand. And if you go there, if you've been to one, you know how it is. And if you haven't, it's like, some people are just crazy. Like, they roll out the new bin and they're like diving and just grabbing stuff. And that's why when I find things, it's always like kind of shocking because I feel like they're grabbing like just all kinds of random stuff and they're passing up some of the good things. So, I mean, it works for me. Next thing is a Talbot's dress. This I picked up at Salvation Army. If I wasn't on vacation, I wouldn't have bought this because it was $16.99, and to me that is a lot for a dress at Salvation Army, but it was new with tags. It's still got its tag for $2.29, and it's a little bit big, but I think I can tailor it down. And all it is it's just a black watch plaid, and it's a shift dress, but then when you get to the bottom, it's got like a lace trim. And they cut out the lace like around the leaves and stuff, so it's like an asymmetrical trim, and it's just really pretty. And then the back is even still sewn shut. So, I mean, it was brand new for $17, and I was on vacation, so I just went ahead and got it. Now, the rest of this stuff, I tried to separate it more by brand than by which place I picked it up. So as I go, I'll try and tell you if it's priced, I'll let you know what I paid, and if it's Goodwill Outlet, I'll let you know it's from there too. Alright, so the first thing is this Victoria's Secret top, and it's like a black neoprene, and then here it's like mesh and sequin. And I'm not sure, to me, it's got kind of like a high-low hem. I think it's supposed to be a shirt, but it could also be swim. I'm not sure. It might be like one of those pieces you wear like to sit by the pool as like a, because it is reminiscent of a wetsuit. And this was $7.99. Alright, and sticking with Victoria's Secret, I picked up this pair of, take these off the hanger to show you better, pink leggings. And they're just like a straight leg, thin, like almost like a pajama pant material. They just say Love Pink down the side. And they have the fold-over waistband. And overall, they're just like really comfy to wear around the house. I don't know if I'd wear them out because the material is like so thin. But, you know, for around the house or for like cleaning, exercising, things like that, it works really well. The next pair of pants is from Victoria's Secret also. That last pair came from the Goodwill Outlet. This came from the actual Goodwill. So these were like, I think, $5. And they're just like a capri or like knee-length legging. And they're by VSX. Victoria's Secret, that's like their sport thing. Yeah, and they just black with blue trim. But these are like a really thick, good leg, and they really like suck you in. So these will be really nice. Okay, also from the Goodwill store came this Victoria's Secret pink t-shirt. And it's just a plain blue v-neck with a little dog at the bottom. And this width is, I think, $2.99 or $2.50. I'm not quite sure. Okay, another Victoria's Secret. This came from the Goodwill Outlet. It's a sweatshirt, and it's like a tan color with the pink trim. There's nothing on the back, just the front here. And this part of the sweatshirt is almost like an inside-out material, and then the sleeves are regular. But I also found this in the bins. And I got so excited when I found that because I love anything pink, especially like for lounging around the house. I've also got two more things from Victoria's Secret. These I picked up on eBay for $5 a piece. This one's just a red bra with some lace trim on the sides. And this one is like a nude color with a hot pink, peachy. I think this is called Chantilly lace. And then it just, the lace comes a little bit above the edge of the cup, so it's really cute. And those were both $5 on eBay. Alright, next is another shirt from Salvation Army. And this is just a striped black and white with pink trim. And this was $2.50. This is from a Goodwill store. And it's a J.Crew t-shirt. And this reminds me, I have these ones from the outlet that are like a J.Crew. They're called like vintage or something, and they're like basically the same exact thing. It's just that this is a regular J.Crew, not J.Crew outlet, but they feel the same. They're like that thin, airy knit. And I want to say $3.99 I paid for this. Like I said, it's been a week, so it's kind of hard for me to remember. I've got another J.Crew shirt here, and this is an outlet shirt. If it's got the two dots under it, or the two diamonds, that means it's from the outlet. But it's like a pink, almost like a sun-bleached tee. Like you can see like the slub knit to it, and it's just a bright pink. And that was from the bins in the outlet, so like under $1. And this one is wrinkly from hanging it to dry, but this also came from the Goodwill Outlet, and this is a J.Crew vintage fleece, they call it. And it's just like a hoodie. It's got a little sailboat on it. But this is like the perfect like shrunken hoodie where I'll actually wear this to work too. And that was at the Goodwill Outlet. Alright, this is the last J.Crew piece. This came from the Goodwill store. And this was $4.99. And it's just a heart print blouse. And this one, actually, I almost passed up because it's a size 0, and that's definitely not my size. But because it's got spandex in it, as long as I'm not buttoning it, it's like I'm wearing like a layer over something, it fits me good. If I buttoned it, I think I'd have some gapping, but it's fine just to wear open. And that was $4.99. Alright, next is a Banana Republic top, and this was $8, and this was at a consignment shop around my home here. And it's just like a yellow and gray stripes. Next up is a Gap shirt, and this is from the Goodwill store. This was $4.99. I think the way they work it is all the long sleeves were $5, the other ones were either $3 or $2.50. But this is just a navy blue top, and these are actually studs. So they're like 3D, it's not just polka dot paint. Okay, this also came from the Goodwill Outlet, and this is from Target originally. It's Marona. And it's just a white button down with a bike print. And I've actually seen this in the store, and I liked it. I just didn't want to pay full price for it, so when I saw it there, I walked in the door, and I saw it on the rack, and I just grabbed it. And then it turned out to be a medium, which is like perfect. So that was another shirt that was $5. This one came from the Goodwill store, so this one I believe was half off, so I think this was $2.50. And it's just an American Eagle shirt. It says make someone smile, and then it's got like the different colored sleeves. And I actually paired this with these Kate Spade earrings the other day for work. Okay, the other American Eagle piece I picked up is this jacket. And this is probably my favorite thing from the entire trip. I know like it's not the most valuable monetarily, but to me this is like my favorite find. It's just a camo, like an anorak. It's just a thin, and it fits perfect. It's camo, it's got the pink trim, and then the back, it's got like the drawstring waist. And I just thought this looked super cute, and it's like, it looks like it's in new condition. But I'm excited to wear this with like a pink skirt, or, you know, just try out a bunch of different things for spring. And that came from the Goodwill Outlets. These next two tops are exercise tops, and these also came from the Goodwill Outlets. This one is called the Balance Collection. And I've seen this at TJ Maxx. I don't know where you'd normally find it, but basically it's just like a sheer-ish tank top with stripes, and then the back has that neat keyhole design. And this was at the Goodwill Outlets. So, I mean, the weight of those I probably paid like 10 cents. Same thing with this next one. It's a New Balance tank top. It's like a pink stripe. This is that fast dry material. And then the back on this is also like a racer back. Also from the outlets. This next one also came from the Goodwill Outlet. My husband picked this up for me, and I'm going to end up wearing it probably to sleep in because I'm not a huge fan of the way the ruffles look when it's on. But it's just an Old Navy tank. It's got like a navy heather type look to it. And it's got some ruffles. This is an Old Navy shirt that came from a consignment shop near my house. This was $6. And it's just like a pale peach color with bright pink. It might even come across looking white on the camera here, but the shirt itself is actually like a really, really washed out pale peach. And you know, that actually might look good under that camo jacket. Let's just see. It might not be too busy, you know. And then you could just pair it with something like olive even, like an olive green skirt. It's worth a shot. I haven't gotten to play around with these things yet. I've had them hanging up waiting to film the video, so I haven't been able to play around and see what I've got in my closet that'll work with stuff. So, I'm kind of excited to do that. Next Old Navy shirt is just this blue V-neck t-shirt, and this is like a vintage one. Oh, it's actually called the vintage V-neck. But I just like this color. This color and like the acidy type pink color I feel like look good on my skin. The yellow shirt I'm iffy about, but... Alright, next is an Old Navy, and this is like a gauze type shirt. Like you can see through it. So I'll probably have to layer it with a tank top, but just a black and white stripe. It's got the neat design at the neck. I'm not sure what that's called. And then the seam down the back. And I thought that would be great around here. It's summertime. It gets so hot that sometimes like having something like that, you know, I could wear it to work with a skirt, or I could even just throw it on with like basketball shorts and like hang around the house. And that also came from the outlets. This next one also came from the outlets. And this is another Old Navy shirt. It says Northwest Harbor. It's just got a nautical design and it's a blue and white stripe. And this one is like one of those shirts that's also really sheer. I haven't decided what to do with this one yet. I think that it'd be nice, like, just regular wear, but I also thought for sleeping it'd be, like, super cute with a little polka dot boy short or something. So maybe I'll make it, like, a loungewear shirt, wear it around the house, wear it to sleep. Alright, we're getting down to the bottom of the pile now. The next thing is a J.Crew brand sweater. And it's got, like, a coral, bright coral and stripes, and then at the bottom it's got some pink mixed in. This came from the Goodwill Outlet. This I found like when I was checking out. They were bringing out new bins and I saw it and I grabbed it on the way out. It reminds me of like a J.Crew thing. There's that one section in JCPenney that is almost like that type, like a preppy, colorful type section. So, I mean, check it out if you like that type of stuff. Next up is a nightgown I found. And this is just red with lace at the neck, lace at the sleeves, and then it's knee length. I'm kind of tossed up about this. Red is not my favorite color for myself, but I thought I would just give it a try because it was so cheap. Probably about £1, so like $1. Alright, and I am down to the last two pieces. I found this shirt from Faded Glory, which is a Walmart brand, and this was also at the outlet. It's just a chambray button down. This I will layer under a sweater or another shirt. I have a chambray button down now, but it's not like the dark chambray, so it looks kind of like washed out and weird. So when I saw this, I thought it'd be great to replace the one I have and donate the one that I don't like. And then the last find is another thing that my husband found for me, and this is a North Face jacket. It's got like the fleece here, then the jackety part here, more jacket on the inside of the sleeves, I guess. So yeah, this is like one of his favorite brands, so when he found this he was really excited. I'm excited because it's warm and it'll be comfortable, good for walking the dogs and stuff. And this was also at the Goodwill Outlet. So that's everything for my thrifting trip. If you guys get a chance to check out the Goodwill Outlet, I highly recommend it. It's got a lot of stuff, and if you like the hunting part of thrifting, it's the best for that. So thanks for watching, and I will be back with more thrifting videos.